Hi guys, I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I was preparing for and shuffling the cards for a Ascension message reading for this weekend, for the energies of this weekend. And as I'm shuffling the cards and stuff, a bunch of cards keep coming out, and all of a sudden I was told that I was supposed to do a pick a pile card reading, and I was told to do it with my phone. I was like, well, I don't have enough time to do that on my phone, having 3 piles. And I was told to do 2. So this is a pick a pile reading. Both of these piles have kind of different things that are going on in them. So hopefully if I did it right, I'm trying to learn how to do different things with the pictures on the front, but if I did it right, you should be able to see the picture of both of these piles. If not, this is pile number 1. So just concentrate on this energy. So see if you feel led to that. The first card says called, soul, gifts, and training. It is time to step up. I was told to use that for the top of that. And then pile number 2 is that's gnome, which is a number 26 card. So if you guys want to see these side by side, pile number 1, pile number 2. Which one do you feel led to? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start with pile number 1. So this whole reading screams out, hopefully I don't forget to read these I am affirmations, but this whole reading screams out about soul gifts and time to use your gifts for the betterment of humanity, to help other people rise through states of consciousness and awareness, to bring awareness and truth and light to a world that is full of darkness. Not saying that the whole, that it's always full of, what I'm saying. There's a lot of darkness in the world right now, a lot of corrupt people, a lot of corrupt systems, a lot of things that have been taught and programmed to us. But anyway, what I'm feeling from this whole entire reading is that, it is time for you to step up into your roles as a light worker, as a way shower, as an information bringer, a light bringer, what have you. And they're asking you to do whatever you've been guided and feel led to do when it comes to using your spiritual gifts and your abilities to connect with spirit or source and getting answers if you are searching for answers or what have you. But the first card that came out is called soul gifts and training. Is time to step up. And this is referring to, the things that are going on in your life right now are definitely training you and preparing you, and kind of like an initiation into whatever your life purpose is. You may be going through a lot of different soul lessons and soul growth, and really starting to know your place as a light worker and what you're supposed to be doing. A lot of you may be newly awakened and starting to awaken to different gifts of like astral travel, telepathy, telekinesis, clairvoyance, clairaudience, what have you. 3, 2, 1. You guys can look that up on Sacred Scribes. But this is, really telling you that it's time to step up, time to take action, put your foot in those doors that are opening up for you. So for like me, this is something I've been talking about. 333. You can also look that up. For me, I've been led to do for a long time, do live readings. And I finally did one last night, and there was 10 people that got readings, and it took me about 2 hours and 15 minutes, an hour and 15 minutes longer than I wanted to do that. But I made money. I had 3 donations off of that, and also had an appointment that was booked, and 2 other people that was going to get a hold of me next week, and whether or not they do, it doesn't really matter. But I know that this is a foot in the door. Word of mouth spreads, what have you. I've been wanting to manifest $1,000 a week, to be able to pay my bills, as well as to be able to put money back. And I got a grandbaby on the way that I need to be preparing for. But, this is one of the things that I was told to do that was going to help me to manifest that money. So I'm doing that. And it felt really good after I did that. I got a lot of positive feedback. Everybody told me how accurate I was. It just felt really good. So a lot of you may be even stepping into roles where it just feels really good. You know that you're in your life's purpose. You know that it's something that you're supposed to be doing. Even if it's not for forever, it's something that's leading you to the next step of what it is that you're supposed to be doing. And it's not really like we have any one set thing that we're supposed to be doing, really, but spreading love and light and information and help other people to ascend. But what I mean is, like, when our soul starts to awaken, we start to have dreams and desires about doing things again. And maybe we've never been one of those people that dreams, but when we're awakening, these desires are awakened in us, and we finally figure out what we want to do. And the universe starts making those adjustments, so to speak, to help you to get those things that you're trying to manifest. They're saying yes. And they told me to read these I am affirmations real quick. I am willingness. So that kind of goes hand in hand with that, I am being called, you're being called, you're in soul training right now. You're going through a lot of things that are helping your soul to grow and learning lessons, but you have to be willing to learn those lessons, be willing to go through those things. Even if you complain like I have many times, that's okay. Just be willing to put in the time and effort and action into whatever you need to do when you feel led with those repeated thoughts or repeated visions or what have you. I am unconditional love. This is talking about having unconditional love for yourself, for humanity, for this planet, for others. And that's one of the soul callings that you have, is to bring love, unconditional love. Teach people about unconditional love. Yes, I hear. The great severing is Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So a lot of the lessons that you're going through right now have to do with releasing a lot of baggage, so to speak, or things that have been programmed for you to think and always feel. And, it's a lot of these things are being released, unblocked, what have you, which is causing a lot of anger, a lot of challenges, maybe some conflict, frustration, confusion, what have you. But however, this is opening you up and softening you to unconditional love, non-judgmental, being a non-judgmental person. Christ consciousness is what I'm hearing. Yes, they're saying, and the number 33 just popped up in my head instantly. So make sure that you look up the number 33 as well. Double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. This is just a confirmation for a lot of you that some of these abilities that you're waking up to spiritually, and some of these things that are happening in your life, these initiations, these lessons that you're going through, so to speak, these situations that you keep finding yourself in and not really trying to put yourself in, they are all part of helping you to become a light worker, to share your light and love with the world, to help other people to evolve, to help this planet to ascend. Yes, I'm hearing. There's something to do. They're telling me about, rising through states of consciousness. You're starting to lose density. You realize that you're no longer a 3D or a 4D being or even a 5D being, but you're raising through higher states or dimensions, heavens, so to speak, starting to feel more bliss. The higher up that you go, the more bliss that you feel, the more knowledge that you have, the more knowings that you just start to tap into, which is those Akashic records, tapping into the energies of all of the lives that you've lived or are living now, because we are multidimensional beings living many different lives in many different places. We're able to pull information from all of those places and use them in this time here in this 3D, 4D energy. Yes, I'm hearing 5D energy as well. But a lot of you are just newly awakened and realizing, man, there's some kind of mission that I'm on. I don't know what it is, but I have a lot of questions, but they're telling me that you're protected through this. Don't worry about the things that are going on. Just, they are seeing you as somebody that is honored, somebody that is as loyal, somebody that is, of great significance. So, and I'm saying they, meaning the light workers, the light beings, those other energies of you, or even energies of guides or angels that are helping you through all of these transformations and seeing what kind of gifts you have, and, the challenges as you're going through these lessons, which are enabling you to rise through higher states of awareness. I hope that I'm not confusing anybody, but it's asking you to trust that you're safe. You don't have anything to worry about. A lot of you are transforming and learning to be the alchemists, transforming these lower vibrating energies into higher vibrating energies. Yes, they're saying ding, ding, ding. This is an energy from Horus energy. Some of you may have some kind of connection to Egyptian times or something of that sort. Many of you probably do. I'm hearing yes. Lemuria as well. So you may even want to find out or, look up information, study information that has to do with Horus or the Egyptians. And this is a Star Brother card. So you may even be working or meeting up with or meeting new people that are your star brothers and sisters, your star family, what have you. Yes, they're saying my ears are even starting to open really wide right now. But Star Keeper is the next card. It says cosmic ancestor, and that's you that this is talking about. You exist in many different places right now at the same time, simultaneously, and you in many of those places are a very high vibration of love and light and are a very ascended being, very intellectual, very highly advanced when it comes to like telekinesis, telepathy, and connecting in that way. Some of you are time travelers is what I'm hearing. 1001, that's a mirror. So some of you might be even twin flames or mirroring things in people that are good, bad, or indifferent that you either need to take a look at and see your assets about, or take a look at and change your character defects or what have you. But it says seed the light by staying grounded and being you and seeding your light, putting your light into those areas that you're led to go into, or into those people that you're led to send that energy to, or what have you. But this is, really calling on you guys to just really awaken, to meditate and ask about these connections that you have in other multi-dimensional places, and start pulling those energies forward into this life and use them for the betterment of humanity and to help people to evolve. Yes, excitement. Bring excitement into your life by following through with your dreams and desires, putting that action in as you are guided and deemed necessary. Yes, they're saying it's asking you to not let your ego get to you. Don't manipulate people into trying to trust you, but being yourself and allowing people to just see you for who you really are is going to open people up to trusting you in a different way, or seeing you in a different light, or what have you. We don't have to let our ego swell and say, look at me, look at me. I'm seeing all these miracles that are happening. I'm manifesting this into my life, 11:11. But, we really need to stay humbled and just know, like, yes, we are divine love and light, but we don't have to, and we need to share this with the world, but we don't have to share it with the world in a way like I am somebody, telling people like, oh, look at me, you know what I'm saying? Don't have that attitude about you. Keep yourself in check. Yes, they're saying ding, ding, ding. But this is a number 8 card, which is about infinity, balance, going with the flow, being in the rhythm of what the universe is wanting you to follow, or, what have you. 1144. Some of you are going to expect a lot of criticisms. People are not going to understand what you're trying to share with the world. They don't like that. Some of you are taking religion out of the matter and just speaking on spiritual terms. That's a big deal. That's something that I've had to deal with. Not too much, because I've prayed a lot about it. I just seen a streak of light just pass right around here a few seconds ago. But anyway, you guys might want to look that up. 6 is about healing within the family dynamic, but this could even be criticism coming from the family and friends. But I feel like for some of you, this is talking about the publicity or something of that sort. And, there's going to be people that don't agree with what you do. A lot of people don't agree with me doing readings. I used to not agree with me doing readings. That was something that I had to learn and start to have trust when I was working with Jesus. And he was showing me all these different things about connection with spirit and things like that. A lot of people would be like, holy hell, I can't believe she's even talking about Jesus and readings and doing card channelings or anything in the same sentence with the word Jesus. It scares a lot of people, and they have a lot of fears and doubts because of programming that they've received from religious leaders or church. But remember, these religious leaders, these churches have learned these things the same exact way that we have, through other people teaching them and blocking them from the truth. I'm not saying all religion is false, but there's different things from all of them there's different things from all of them that are very true. It's up to you to study and learn about these things and just come up with your own conclusion. Use your discernment of spirit. But that's what this authority card is talking about. You are under really no obligation to help anybody, but at the same time, you have a big mission to help people to expand their consciousness and awareness. And I feel like for some of you, there is a new beginning or new cycles, like this number 10 is talking about, when it comes to sharing yourself with the world, taking the mask off, being present in your ability to help people to ascend and evolve. Yes, they're saying. I feel a lot of confidence coming to people. A lot of us have been feeling very stuck and and starting to feel unstuck now, but it's because we put action into those places where we were feeling stuck. So, I absolutely hate my job now. I used to like going into my job, and I'm starting to get where it's overwhelming me. I've cried a couple of days this week when I went home, and it's just like, when things like that get very stressful in my life, I need to let go of them. But I know right now that I can't just let go, because if I do, I'm not going to have exactly the amount of money that I need to pay all my bills and blah, 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 blah. And it's just a cycle. But the viciousness of it is that I've been told, if you just step out in faith and do these live readings, it's going to lead you to more appointments for healing and for readings things and for what you really want to do and blah, 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 blah. So for me to get out of this stuck feeling, I had to put some energy into it. And after I did, it was like, man, I got all these great compliments. These people were telling me that I was on the right track and, they understood the reading and it made so much sense. And, it really was inspiring to me. So it gave me the confidence that I already want to do it again. Like, I'm like, yay, let's do another reading tonight. But, I really want to, do things as I'm guided to do. So make sure 1515, you can look that up. Make sure that you're following with what you're told to do. So again, for you guys that pick pile number 1, it's talking about you being a positive role model, somebody that people can look up to, that's inspiring, intelligent, that knows what they're talking about, and people engage when they talk, they listen. So just make sure that when you feel led to speak to people about certain subjects or what have you, that you're doing that, because you are the role model that they've been looking for, is what I'm hearing. Number 10, this is the pig card, and this is talking about good luck, phenomenal luck, okay, is what it's talking about. Riches, abundance, honors, and some kind of recognition or ambitious type of things that are becoming into your life. And I'm hearing yes, ding, ding, ding. So anyway, I hope everybody got something out of this reading for pile number 1. Let me know down in the comments if this reading resonates with you. Or what have you. But I love you guys, and I hope that you have a great day. Stay safe and stay blessed. I'm going to go ahead and start with pile number 2 real quick. So with this reading, as these cards were coming out with this, I felt a little bit of shyness. Some of you maybe kind of staying in the backgrounds and not really hanging out with a lot of people. You may, have some kind of introvertness or something about you. Oh, thank you. Tell me what it is. Anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. So I just feel like there's a little bit of people not really trusting or something of that sort with this, with what I'm seeing. But there's also some good news coming and some light coming into the darkness that's in your light. So let me explain. So the first card that came out was, oh, that's known. This is a trickster energy, a prankster energy. It could mean that, you think that things were going to go one way because your intuition's telling you something, or you just had things that keep repeating and you thought, okay, well, this is exactly how it's going to go. But then the world or the universe tricks you by stirring things up and putting you in different positions that you didn't want to be in or something like that, making you uncomfortable. But the lessons that are being learned is what you're supposed to be paying attention to. So what is it that you're supposed to be learning through these things that keep repeating? There's something that some of you are missing. Some big pointers that some of you are missing is what I'm hearing with that card. So just pay attention to the small details. Your intuition, pay attention to what your intuition is trying to tell you. But what I'm feeling is, as you get through these lessons and you process these things, that there's some more positive energy that's coming. So you may even feel like there's some kind of roller coaster. You're going up and down with your emotions, up and down with these lessons. Sometimes you feel very, very grateful for the lessons, and other times you're like, holy cow, what the hell just hit me? I am tired of this crap. I don't want to do this no more. I give up on this whole journey of connecting with spirit and trying to ascend through higher states of awareness. I don't want to do it anymore. But then this card comes along and says, just wait, there's alignment on the other side. There's higher states of awareness. There's things that you're going to be going through that are really going to help you to connect with spirit or source in a way that you never have. This is talking about some kind of transformation and change. But this is a number 4 card. The angels are working with you. I want to see what the book has to say about that, because I am just reading the picture and the energies are just kind of flowing through me right now. But I feel like there's something else that the book wants to say. So let's just see what it has to say real quick. Oh crap, what was I going to say? Anyway, this is spiritual will, justice, protection, manifesting. It's also about, I'm hearing about the masculine and feminine energies. So there may be balance coming to the masculine and feminine energies as you're learning these lessons and processing this stuff. As you're rising through higher states of awareness, then, there's a lot of balance that's coming to the masculine and feminine energies. Yes, I'm hearing. Okay, so just to remind you, those things that were Okay, this is also real quick. They're reminding me. This is putting action into something. There's some kind of situation or something in your life that needs to be changed, and you need to put action into. Yes, they're saying. Also, something to do with communication. But real quick, so I want to tell you, some of you are feeling a lot of that extreme lows and extreme highs. You know, feeling very grateful one minute, feeling very lost, and just don't know what to do the next minute. That's what this card is referring to. Usually this is talking about somebody gossiping about you, being malicious, or, you know, talking down to you. But I feel as if this is referring to this up and down energy that a lot of you are going through. Some of you are really beating up on yourself or putting yourself down or feeling like you should be further than what you are. 2022, look that up. But that's about patience, faith, trust, hope, being joyful, you know, trying to find things that are going to help you to be joyful. But I feel like this is really trying to caution you, like when you're in those down times, try to think of or positive things to bring you out of those negative aspects and seeing things in a higher perspective or what have you. But all three of these cards scream to me transformation, change, a lot of challenges and a lot of issues. But on the other side of that is enlightenment. Yes, they're saying, ding, ding, ding. Don't let these tricky energies get to you. If there's illusional or delusional thoughts, you know, just try to process through them. Pray and ask, what kind of thoughts am I having that are illusional or making me think in a way that I shouldn't be thinking, or you know, helping me to make decisions that maybe I shouldn't be making at this time or what have you. But it's asking you to just trust in what's going on, because on the other side of this is a lot of positive change and transformation. This is a 5-5 card, which is about positive change and transformation. But when you run that down to number 10, it's about endings and conclusions to something, and new beginnings and new cycles to the same exact thing. So something better is coming. Yes, they're saying. The next card is asking you to connect with nature, that you're going to find out that there's a deeper connection to things, that when you start to connect with nature and you start to be aware of those energies that you're connecting with, you start to have those like telepathic communications with these energies of the plant beings, the tree beings, or what have you. It also helps you to see your natural magic, shamanic magic, you know, healing powers that you may have, or just a recognition of the telepathic communications that you're capable of having. A lot of you, this is talking about a new beginning or a new start when it comes to those telepathic communications. For some of you, you spent years and years and years trying to deny the connections that you have with nature, the connections that you even may have in mediumship abilities or something of that sort, or even like reading people's minds or thinking what they're thinking or what have you. It could go so deep, but a lot of you just connecting with nature is helping you to reconnect to these spiritual gifts that you have, that you pushed away or that's been blocked out because of, you know, society telling you that you're not supposed to have them. They're bad. They're evil, you're connecting with the devil or what have you. You know, a lot of us have heard things like that, but this is saying that there's new awakenings that are waiting to happen, and you're tapping into those now. But are you really trusting in this process? Are you connecting with nature? Are you doing the meditating and praying that you're supposed to be doing? There's something that is missing for some of you, not all of you. The guardian at the gate is a number 3 card, which means the ascended masters are working with you. So like Jesus or Buddha or something like that. Whatever ascended master you feel led to connect with, maybe you need to be connecting with them. But this is a card saying that there's doors that are opening for you. For some of you, this is talking about in career or entrepreneurship. A lot of you, okay, they're saying a lot of you, this is talking about in career changes or career position changes or something of that sort. Some of you, this is also talking about moving locations. You're one of those people that are meant to be way showers and also grid keepers and connect your energy to the magnetic grid, and wherever you're led to go, connect your energy, anchor that energy in there. There's light that you're supposed to be sending to that area for some type of healing or some kind of connection or something of that sort. I'm not a grid keeper. I don't know what that is exactly. So make sure that you look it up. When you read or watch videos, use discernment of spirit. If it doesn't feel good to your spirit or good to your heart, then you're not supposed to be watching it. It's false information. If it feels good, then keep listening to it or watching it or what have you. But so many doors are opening for others to become more aware of their spiritual gifts, their spiritual talents, as well as their natural talents, as well as career changes, which is leading you to 2424. Look that up on Sacred Scribes. More money, financial security or stability, or time is what I'm hearing. Okay, the feline usually I get is about being confused or um, something of that sort, but I'm hearing this is about trusting, guidance and trusting in the guidance. But I want to see what the book has to say about this. Something to do with time or a timely manner, something happening in a timely manner is what else I'm hearing. But I want to see what it has to say. Getting it right, tidying up loose ends, delayed completions. I thought it said complications, but I don't know why I always get confusion or pondering questions or things of that sort. But let's see what else it has to say. The feline looks out of his card accusingly, reminding us of things undone, promises unkept, and duties unfulfilled. He says that we can't expect to have things go right when we are trailing so much unfinished business behind us. Dragging that stuff around us tires us and uses up energy that we need for other things. And I'm getting reminded right now, like just like my job, they keep pushing me towards leaving my job and trusting that I'm going to make enough money and stuff like that. I'm just not there yet. I am not trusting it. 2552, I was told to tell you. And there's some other scenarios that goes along with that, but it doesn't matter. I know, because I have a lot of faith, that if I just step out in that faith, that it'll work. But I'm still in my human self is saying, no, I'm not ready for that. There's still something that I'm just not ready to let go of when it comes to that. And it may just be programming, that I have that has told me I'm never going to amount to anything. Or maybe it's just talking about some of that criticism that I was talking about in the last reading. I'm afraid of that criticism. Something is holding me back. 2626. But anyway, things are going to start to look better for a lot of you. The stork is talking about things getting better, messages being delivered to you of good news. It's also talking about a change of residence or a change of career, like the guardian at the gate was talking about. So for some of you, that this is also a position change, betterment in money or something of that sort. For a lot of you, this is recognition at a job. So maybe you've been doing a really good job at your work. You're starting to be noticed. People are paying attention to what you're doing or what have you. I'm hearing yes. The clouds are talking about, for some of you, this could mean a divorce or you need to be thinking about a divorce. But for most of you, this is talking about good partnerships, a good relationship, a good time or light being brought after hardships in a relationship. This can mean friendships, romantic partnerships, relationships with coworkers or employees or what have you. And then the bride indicates for single people fulfillment of love and fulfillment when it comes to like that healing piece of it. Maybe you've healed a lot of things that have to do with relationships and connecting in a romantic way. And this is saying it's your time to shine. It's your time to have a good relationship. It's your time for happiness. Congratulations for those of you who this is talking to. For some of you, this is also talking about there could be a distant marriage, marriage coming up in the distance, but the things that are happening right now are preparing you for marriage or preparing you for that engagement or what have you. Yes, they're saying. And then the last card that came out is you are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings and loving service to the divine. So some of you may be awakening to spiritual gifts, realizing you're a light worker. You're meant to use these gifts to bring light and love to the world, maybe for healing, or it could be anything. Maybe you're just a musician and you're supposed to share your music, or a poet. You're very poetic and you're supposed to write poems to inspire and enlighten people or help them to awaken. It could be so many things, but you're a light worker. Check out what a light worker means. Again, use discernment of spirit for those things that you read or watch or what have you. But anyway, your I am affirmations: I am respected and I am loyal. And you're also honored is what I'm hearing. So some of you have a lot of honor. Maybe that's coming from your job, or maybe it's just the Ascended Masters and angels have a lot of respect and honor you. So anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed that reading. Please let me know down in the reading or in the comments below if this reading resonates with you. Let me know which reading resonated with you. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Sorry it wasn't a reading for the weekend like I thought it was supposed to be. Spirit likes to change things up on me and do whatever, so it must be what you guys need to see today. I hope everybody enjoys their weekend and has a great time. please go check out Nick's YouTube channel, which is Starseed Infinite Healing, and give him some words of encouragement. Tomorrow is his birthday on the 17th. So give him a happy birthday shout out if you guys don't mind, and send him some love his way. Everybody check out my website, which is uniqueme303healing.net. Check out my all 3 pages. And also, I do have a combo for a 10-card reading, body scanning, and a healing. So if you guys are interested in that, please make sure to check that out. And I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. I love you guys. Bye.